Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam. Is it Azim Ali I'm talking to?
Yes, sir.
How are you, beta?
Fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam, beta. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay, so guys, welcome to the class. We already have 17 participants. Let's wait for a few moments and then we'll start the lecture. So let's see who else is with us. Ahmed Habib, are you there, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So Ali Heather, are you there? Ali Heather, are you present?
Yes, sir, I am present.
Okay, good to see you. Then we have Ali Naki,
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Arij,
I'm here, sir.
okay, good beta. Then we have Azim. Azim, I've already talked to you. So let's see. Dua, Dua, are you there, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Fazan Hassan. Do we have Fazan Hassan? Okay, Fazan Hassan has sent a text message. So guys, if you have any question, you can talk to me on the text as well by sending a text message here. Okay, good. So then we have Fazan Hassan and Hasnain. Hasnain, beta, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay, good. Shafe, are you there, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Maz Ahmad is also with us.
Yes, sir.
You are still sleeping, Maz.
Yes, sir, a little bit.
Okay, okay. Nice to be having your English lecture right in your bed, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Raza Khan is also with us. How are you, beta? Raza Khan, yes, sir. Okay, perfect. Nurul Ain.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Saad Kamran is also with us. Okay, Saad Kamran, I've read your message. Perfect. Sayyida Nimra is also with us.
Yes, sir.
Good. Then we have Umair Server. Umair Server, I got your message, beta. Hasibullah is also with us. Hasibullah, are you there, beta? Hasibullah, are you there, beta? I think he's still sleeping. Okay. Okay, so I don't. Oh my God, we have few more requests. Okay, let's allow them all. Nurus Sabah, Daniel, Vaniza, S. and Khalid. I have.
Sir.
Walaikum salam, beta. So Tayyib Nadeem, are you there, beta? Tayyib Nadeem, get your attendance mark, beta, by responding to my message. Tayyib, are you there? You can also text in your message. Okay, leave it. Okay, guys. So I think we don't have any more requests. Let's see. Let's take a look at the participants. No, we have few more requests. Okay, let's allow them as well. Okay, guys. So let's enable annotation. Okay. So guys, today we are going to discuss O-level reports, English 1123 report writing task. There are two kinds of reports, beta, in O levels. One is formal report that is written to someone who is in authority, like the principal or the police officer. Let's allow Muhammad Bilal as well. Muhammad Bilal was the highest scorer in our previous monthly test, so along with some of the other students, obviously. So, Acha Sad Kamran is saying, sir, can you send this presentation file to the group? Yeah, beta, I'll be sending this presentation file to the group, and you would. No, I won't be sending it in a group in your group, beta. I would be sending it in your Google Classroom. You can access it from there. Let's allow Sahib Noor once again and Adam Imran as well. I'm waiting for all of you to come in, to join in, and then we can start the lecture. I think you guys are all in. So we better start right now. Should we, guys? Should we start the lecture?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maz is
Yes,
saying
sir.
no, sir. Maz, beta, go wash your face. You are still sleepy. Okay. So guys, yeah, we
Sir,
are.
my mom is.
Uh,
Sir, my mom is standing next to me.
okay.
In
So you can't sleep.
that's why
I can
I am not
understand
allowed
you.
to stand. Yes, sir.
Perfect.
I am in the worst condition now.
No, you are in the best condition, beta. Your mom is with you. Okay, guys, so we are talking about O-level English 1123 report writing task. And as I've already told you that English 1123 O-level report writing has two types. Um, you know, One type is in which we write a report to someone in authority, someone in power, for example, the principal or the police. Um, yeah, whenever I start the lecture, I start receiving the request from the students. And the next is report. The next is newspaper report or a magazine report. The format of both the reports is different. So today we are going to do the formal report that is about to someone, a report that is written to someone who's in authority. So let's talk about this report. So let's move to the next slide. Yeah, that's about the key points. Let's allow our brilliant and talented student, Arifa. Welcome, Arifa. How are you, beta? Welcome to the class. Are you there? Okay, so these are the key points for report writing, beta. The first thing, and this is the thing that I emphasize the most in any of the writing tasks that is there in your writing paper, that you need to plan your response. Always plan your response, because what planning does is that it organizes your response. It makes your response an organized one. Waqas Arshad, walaikum assalam, beta. Okay, then after planning, make sure that whatever you are writing, whatever your response is, it matches the purpose. And who will tell me that where is the purpose written in the task? Because we have already done all the syllabus contents, we have already studied them all, now we are just revising them. So you must know where is the purpose written in the task. Come on, guys, I need your answer. You can type in your answer, Mohammad
The
Faizan.
first paragraph.
In the first paragraph, in the first 2-3 lines of the task, the purpose is given. So whatever you are writing, make sure that you have understood the task. And because the purpose is always written in the first 2-3 lines of your response, of your task, sorry. Yeah, in the first line, Ahmed will be saying, perfect, beta, well done, good answer. And whatever response you are writing, it should also match the genre you are writing, beta. For example, if you're writing a speech, the format is different. If you're writing a letter, it's entirely different genre. If it's an informal letter or if it's a report, everything is actually significantly different from any other genre you write. So make sure that you provide the examiner with all the evidences of that particular genre you are writing. So then we have, for the report writing, you must vary your sentence structure. I mean, we use different sentence for different effects. So when you are writing a report, you must vary, and this holds good for almost all the responses, that you must vary your sentence structure. We have already studied sentence structure. We have already studied the types of sentences based on structure. So we must know that where to use the simple sentence, where to go with compound or the complex or the compound complex sentences. So in a paragraph, when we are writing any response in the form of paragraphs, you must go with different sentence structures. And then we must have variety of sentence starters. We have, I have already provided you a list of sentence starters that are also called the connectors. So, um, furthermore, additionally, on the other hand, flipping the coin. So you must have all the starters and the connectors in your arsenal, so that you may vary the sentence starters as well. Fazan Ali, welcome to the class, beta. Okay, so then again, because it's a formal task, it's a formal report, so you must be using your punctuation very wisely and appropriately. you know we must know where to use semicolon, we must know where to use colon, we must know where to use brackets. So you need to use punctuation appropriately according to the task. And we also know that which punctuation mark is informal and which punctuation mark is formal. For example, report writing is a formal task, formal report it is. So you can't use a dash in this because it's informal punctuation marker. Instead of using dash, instead of using um, you know the dash, you would be using a semicolon to connect the two unrelated clauses. Okay, first line, sir, please send punctuation slides in Google Classroom. Yeah, okay, I'll be sending punctuation slides as well, beta. Ahmad Habib, I'll be sending punctuation slides as well. Okay, so next is the is about the length of the paragraph. As I have already told you, beta, in my previous lectures as well, that the
Sir, what is Google Classroom?
who is asking this?
Sir,
Is this
Maz.
is it Mars? Google Classroom? Come on.
Yes, sir, I don't know about it.
Okay, beta. In the previous lockdown, we submitted all the assignments on Google Classroom. Where were you? Did you submit any single assignment there in the previous 7 months?
Sir, sir, I hope I did not attend even a single class.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali Nabil is saying grape. Well done, Tayyib Nadeem
So
is saying.
let him say.
Beta, you need to sign into Google Classroom for your assignments and for your materials and notes and handouts as well. You need to sign in to your Google Classroom.
Okay, sir.
I have already sent a text message in your classroom class group, class WhatsApp group, where I have provided you the Google Classroom code as well. So you can sign in to your classroom, your Google Classroom with the code that I have provided. Okay, is it clear,
Thank you,
Beta
sir. I
Mas?
will. Yes, sir, it's clear
Okay,
now.
Tayyab, beta, I'll be sending the Google Classroom link again.
Sir,
Sure.
now see, many of the students are unaware of it.
Yeah, sure. I'll be sending the link, beta. Don't worry.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so let's move on to our next slide. That is about the report writing task versus Zainab Shafiq is also asking permission to join in. So let's allow her as well. Okay, so next thing we have is the report writing versus formal letter. Beta, these are two different tasks, so we must treat them differently. And what are the differences between these two tasks? Let's study them. Okay, yeah. First thing that, as you know, it's obvious that both are directed writing tasks, and in directed writing tasks, we get no choice. There is only one task, and we must attempt it or we lose the marks. And it is for 30 marks, and it is part of paper 1, that is your writing paper. The beta, I'll send the link, don't worry. Okay, so formal vocabulary for both no formal words and expressions, no contractions. Yeah, obviously, beta, when we are writing a formal thing, either it is a formal letter or it's a formal report, we can't use informal words, we can't use informal vocabulary, we must use proper jargon, we must not use similes, metaphors, or idioms. We must be very formal in our approach when we are dealing with formal writing tasks. Because sir, add it's Malik Gmail to our Google Classroom. Hasibullah beta, you will join Google Classroom yourself. I'll be sending you a link only. You will click on that link, and after clicking on that link, you will provide the Google Classroom code and you will be signed in to Google Classroom. Is that clear?
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, good, Hasibullah. Okay, so yeah, when we are writing report beta or any formal writing task, we try to use the passive structures, because in the passive structure, the action is more important than the doer. When we are writing a report, obviously we are writing about something that has already happened, and we are concerned about that action. We are not concerned about the doer who has done that particular thing. So Acha, Mohammad Faizan, you have already yes, you have shared the Google Classroom code. Thank you, beta. Thank you for doing this, Faizan. Thank you, beta. Okay, so yeah, the main difference between report writing and formal letter is that, you know, is the purpose basically, that formal letters are written just to inform someone about something, but on the other hand, you know, reports are written to give a detailed idea of what has happened and to suggest the most appropriate action under the given circumstances. So uh, the responsibility of a report writer is much more than that of a formal letter writer, because now you are to provide that person who is in authority the suggestion. You are to suggest him that what must be done under the circumstances. So that's the main difference between a report and a formal letter. Okay, yeah, obviously, for a report or the formal letter, the audience can be the same, because, you know, we write reports to sometimes the principal as well, or the or police or district health officer, and we may write them the formal letter as well. And the next thing is about the format. The format is obviously a bit different. Come on, Faizan Ali beta, mute yourself. Okay, so yeah, the next thing is yeah, we have the things to note down. First, are you taking the screenshots beta of these slides, everyone? Chalo, I'll give you the opportunity.
Sir,
Come on.
you should.
Come on, guys, you can take the screenshot of this slide. The first slide that I shared was about the key points. You can take a screenshot, and when you're done, please let me know. Have you
Sir, I
taken?
have already taken.
Good. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Take a screenshot. Hassan Khalid says done. Thank you, beta. Okay, Amna is also with us.
Sir, will you send it in?
Okay.
Sir, will you send it in Google Classroom?
Beta, if you say so, I can send you the presentation in your Google Classroom as well. Chalo, don't take the screenshots. I'll send this presentation to your Google Classroom. Will that do, beta? Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So yeah, things to note. The first, the first thing is obviously organization is the planning. Whatever you do, you can't do it without planning. So do plan your response in order to give it a particular organization. Okay, to organize your plan, organize your response, you must plan it. Obviously, we choose the register of our every task on the basis of the audience. So while writing a report, we must keep the audience in our mind. Do not include unnecessary facts or description. Better understand this thing as well, that when you are writing uh, any formal task, you do not beat about the bush. You are just focus on the things that are demanded from you. Okay, so please do not include unnecessary facts and descriptions if the examiner has not demanded it. Okay. Next is the tense. Obviously, report writing task is about something that has already happened. So we'll be using past tense. I'm not sure we should allow. Okay, beta, next time when you join my Zoom meeting, please make sure that you come with your original name. Okay, I'm allowing you this time, but next time, please, whenever we have a lecture, please come with your with your original name. Okay. Next thing, each paragraph should contain one key point. Obviously, we must make around 5 paragraphs of any directed writing task. First is the opening paragraph, in which we state the situation and purpose of the task, and then we have 3 paragraphs in which we describe the 3 main points that are already given to us in the task. And then in the end, we sum up, we conclude, and we give suggestions to the examiner when we are writing a report. And obviously, we use formal vocabulary while writing a report. Yeah. Then we have the format. Okay, guys. So this is the format of a report. Now you won't be taking a screenshot because I'll be sending it to you. Okay, so obviously, yeah, we start our letter with whom we are writing the name of the recipient or the designation. Then we write our name, then the subject, then we mention the date, then comes the body of the paragraph, body of the response, then we sign the document, and then we write our full name. We write our full name whenever it's a formal task, and then we provide um, the date. But this is the old format of the report, beta. We can write a report like this as well. Just wait, let me share you the new format with you as well. Wait a second. um okay. Do we have the format of the report? Yeah, there you go, beta. Is it visible, guys? The Word document that I have shared with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the
Yes,
newest.
sir.
This is the newest format of the report, and it's comparatively easier as well. We just write to whom we are writing. For example, if we are writing a report to the principal, obviously, now after 2018, Hasibullah, you need to mute yourself, or I'll mute you. Okay. So, what I was discussing. What was I saying, beta?
Sir, you were telling about to the principal and then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We were talking about the format. Perfect. So yeah, I was telling you that according, where is that thing? Okay. So I was telling you that according to the new format, we start our letter with to the principal, obviously to whom we are writing, and this opening is provided to us in the task as well. So we go with the provided opening. Whenever we are provided with an opening, beta, we cannot write our opening. So we must use the opening that is provided to us. So after this, we do not write dear sir or anything like this. Okay, don't write it. it's not included in the format of the report. We do not include dear sir, and over here we do not write yours sincerely as well. Okay, we don't write it in the reports. We do it in the formal letters, but we don't do it in the report writing task. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you must understand, whenever you are writing a report, you do not include yours truly, sincerely, faithfully, and you do not write dear sir. You start writing the body of the report right after to the principal, and you do not end your report writing task with yours sincerely or yours truly or yours faithfully. Okay. Right after the body, you come here and you just sign the document. Okay, and always remember that your signatures come always before your complete name. Nurus Sabah has raised her hand. Beta, do you have any question? I think no question. Okay, so should we write the subject? Alinaki, beta, if the opening is provided to you, for example, to the principal, so there is no room for the subject. But if it is not, the opening, if the opening is not provided to you, then you can write the subject as well in the report writing task. Like in the previous task, like over here, uh, yeah, in this we have this thing. Sorry, you won't be able to say it. Sorry. Guys, are you seeing the word document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, guys, if you want to write the subject, you may write it. But if the opening is provided to you, there is no room for writing that the subject. You can start the report without writing the subject. Okay, and then we provide the date at the end. In all the formal tasks, you must provide the date, and that too should be in proper format. Okay, there are few formats that I have already told you. For example, that if you can write the date like this. For example, it's what's the date today? It's 3rd of December, I guess. For example, we can write the date as 3 December. How's my writing? 2020. Or you can write uh, December short form 3 comma 2020. Okay, or you can write the date in this format as well. Okay, guys, Ali, Heather, turn off your camera, beta. You don't need to turn on your cameras, beta. Let it be turned off. Okay, so sorry, can you guys repeat, beta? Do you have any question, beta? Okay, so let's go back to our. Okay, now let's talk about the task. Where is my pen? There you go. Why I'm unable to find it. Okay, guys, the PowerPoint slides are visible to you or not?
Visible, sir.
Okay, good. So, guys, no, this. Okay, the task is visible to you. Now you will have to tell me where is the audience mentioned in the task. The task is in front of you, beta. Study the task and tell me where is the audience in the task mentioned.
Second line.
Yeah,
The
so
second line.
we will be writing our report to
The
the
second line.
principal. So principal is the audience now. And obviously, if principal is the audience, what register, what type of writing we will be using?
The formal.
So
Obviously,
formal.
it's a formal report now. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
the next thing the task tells us is the situation. So what is the situation? Where is the situation mentioned in the task?
First line.
Yeah, in the first line. There you go, beta. So the condition and services provided at the school canteen are very disappointing. This is the situation mentioned, beta. Okay, and where is the purpose?
Second line, sir. Report about the
Yeah.
poor condition.
About the poor condition and
Report
services
about.
of the canteen. Okay, so there you go. There we have the purpose of the report. Okay, then we have the 3 main points we are to write on, and then the last 2 lines of the task tell us about how to write a report, beta, how to write any directed writing task. Yeah, Rij is also saying second line good. So how to write is you should cover all 3 points in the report and add further details if you wish. If you have any other detail, you can provide, but that detail must be relevant to the task, must be relevant to the purpose, must be Hasibullah beta. Please mute yourself. Okay. Okay, make your report informative and polite, and obviously when you are writing to your principal, the sole purpose of writing this report is not only to inform the principal about the condition, the poor condition and the poor services that are being provided at the canteen, but it is also to suggest him how you can improve the condition and services of the school canteen. So you're writing to the principal. Principal is not your subordinate, beta. You must talk to him politely. Okay. So your tone must be polite. You cannot direct him to do this. Always use the modal verbs carefully. For example, the modal verb could is better than can. Okay. Or and when you suggest something to the principal, I mean, do not write should, sorry, should, or do not
Would.
write must. Go with may or might. These are better, and these are
Yes, sir.
more polite modal verbs than should and must. Okay, so when you're writing your response, make sure that your writing is polite. Do not write imperative sentences. Beta, are you understanding what are imperative sentences, by the way? Imperative sentences
No,
are
sir.
sentences starting
But,
with the
Command.
first form of the verb. Okay, because yeah, you are talking to the principal, so you're not allowed to direct him, or you are not allowed to order him something. You are to request him, you are to suggest him. Okay, so your report must be meaningful, it should be polite, it should be informative. So make sure you do all these things. Now beta, okay, wait a minute. Okay, take a screenshot of this, beta, because I want all of you right now. We have 4 minutes. Write down the opening paragraph of this report, in which you will be including the situation and purpose of writing the report, and send it in the text box. And the one who will submit it before anyone else does will be the star of today's online class. Come on, guys, your time starts now. You have 3 minutes. Write down the opening paragraph. I'm waiting for your responses.
Sir, I don't have a good typing speed.
It's okay, beta. You can try. Give it a try.